Terrence, but this bout is so much hype. We're hoping for an all-action slugfest. He misses with that jab. These punches coming from every angle. It's Khan versus Crawford Part 2. Of course, Crawford with that TKO win in 2019 in New York City.
Amir Khan is and was one of the fastest fighters I'd ever seen. And then for the first time in his whole career, he got in a ring with somebody that was faster than him, stronger than him, thrusters much better than him. So then he thought, what is going on here? It's a new world. How does he deal with it? And now he's got to depend on his skills. But he didn't realize that until the fight. So this is why we're doing this all over again. Amir Khan now has to depend on his skills rather than his speed, because he knows Crawford has the speed to put him out.
Back and forth they go, neither fighter willing to back down.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. Forcing him to cover up. That hook was off target. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Khan in that last round. I promise you all three. And there's the bell to start the round. Last round, complete domination. Let's see what we have in store for us here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing, because you've won hands down.
I know boxing fans around the world feel like Christmas morning with these two finally in the ring.
Situations like this, Todd, will either make or break for fighters, because the expectation from the thousands of people here, of the millions of people around the world, people like you and I sat here expecting everything and anything, can break a man or make a man.
At some point, the corner needs to think about stepping in here. Oh, that changes everything, and down they go.
1, 2, 3, 4.
We're at the halfway point. There's no doubt who's won this round so far. Willie's back on his feet, and right now, the corner's got to think about throwing this out.
That is a show of character. When you're put down, your ego's hurt, your chin's hurt, your body's hurting, and you've got to get up, suck it up, and think, right, I'm back in the game again. It's so hard for a fighter. What resilience to be down and to be back up again, to get yourself back into fighting, to show your fitness and determination. Maximum respect.
Well done with that counter shot. 10 seconds to go, and what domination we've seen in this round. Let's talk about Khan. They ring the bell, and here we go. His eyes look pretty clear here, Johnny. How do you think he's going to do after being knocked down in the last round?
What a knockdown. 1 minute. You need 1 hour to get over a shot like that. Now it's down to conditioning. Now it's down to mental strength and preparation. It's how you are going to deal with this.
Both want a knockout, you can tell. Can't throw out a lazy jab in this fight. you're going to get knocked out. If you like defense, you're going to love this fighter. Excellent defense. They stay on the outside. They use their jab efficiently, and they don't take damage.
If you're an outside fighter, you've got to use that straight jab, the straight right hands, the straight left hands. Doing it that way, it makes it so awkward for anybody to try and pin you down or even predict which way you're moving.
We're at the halfway point of this round, and both of these fighters have had their moments. Still can go either way.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
Not a lot of punch output. Thought there would be some more action here. Counter punches have to hurt. That one will count. Tried to score with the uppercut. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Let's talk about Khan. We're hoping for an all-action slugfest. They've got all the momentum on their side after that last round. Let's see what they do here.
God, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
This counter-puncher is going to wait for you to move first, and then will strike like a snake. Keep an eye on this guy.
Counter-puncher is my favorite kind of fighter. A good counter-puncher, they're the people that make the history of our sport.
Incredible work rate. Catch and shoot. That jab won't score. Nice exchanges from both men in this round.
Very close match. It shows the skill.
Oh boy! Amir Khan dazed!
One, two, three, four.
So he's back up, but at some point, Johnny, he's got to live to fight another day, doesn't he?
Some fighters, when this happens, this can be heartbreaking. Some fighters, it makes them angry. They need to get back into the mix again. I want to know, what sort of character are we looking at here?
We're into the final 10 seconds here in a pretty dominant display. All hands up.
One, two, three, four, five.
Let's talk about Khan in that last. They ring the bell, and here we go. They barely survived the last round after 2 knockdowns. Let's see what happens here.
I have no idea what they have left. How do you come back from something like that? Twice? Where's your head at? Where's your energy levels at? It tells you you've got nothing left.
Unlike the heavier fighters, these fighters throw so many punches, it's hard to keep up. Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. That counter shot lands. They are giving us a high-tempo show. The defense failed them. It looks like he might not stumbling around in potholes. It looks like he...
One, two, three, four, five, six.
Pretty good start the first half of this round. So he's back on his feet, but he's got to somehow turn this around.
The corner need to think nice and sharp. They know their fight. They know what their fight is capable of doing and what their fight can and cannot take. This is going to be a tough decision to make. He's up, but for how long? Look at her. On the heels. Look at, there's nothing there. There's no defense. The eyes are glazed. It just takes one more clear shot. A clean.
Where was the defense? Why were...
One, two, three, four, five.
Let's talk about Khan in that. And there's the bell to start the round. Both fighters went to the canvas last round. What are we going to see here?
I've seen that twice before. Both fighters knocked down in the same round. And you think, who's going to go back as confident? Who's going to come out as confident? Both fighters went back on unsteady legs. How is this going to unfold?
Got him there. And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. Punch, counter punch. Both of these men showing exceptional chins, by the way. You don't see a lot of welterweights that can bring you one-punch KO power, but these two can.
Let me explain to you about a fast fight that's got hand speed and footwork. They're relaxed. They're confident. They know they just have to quick burst, boom. In a split second, they let 4 shots go. Their footwork has got them out of the way. And these guys are so relaxed. And that's why they can maintain this all the way through a fight.
Very competitive round here so far.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night.
Will the referee stop it?
One, two, three, four, five, six, seven.
They're on their feet, but is this the beginning of the end?
Todd, he's up. I'll be surprised if he makes it back to the corner. And if he does...
So final 10 seconds of the round, and he is looking really sharp. Let's talk about Khan. And there's the bell to start the round. Got to get the momentum shift coming their way. What can they do here?
That knockdown we just saw was a heavy knockdown. I'd be very, very surprised if he'll come out fresh as a daisy. That's not going to happen. He's got to hustle, man. He's got to bluff them.
That hook doesn't score. That uppercut doesn't land. How much confidence do you build when your opponents hit you with their best shot and you walked right through it?
I've seen it so many times. One punch changes everything. I've seen guys winning hands down. They decide to showboat and show off. And bam! It's over. So they've got to stay sharp. One punch changes everything.
Nice counter shot. No rest for the weary. Just misses with that jab. I don't think it's going to be a boxing match. This is going to be a fight. Can't land that jab. Catch and shoot. Good counter punching. Got him there. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Let's talk about Khan in that. They ring the bell, and here we go. After that last round, something has got to change.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him. Tie him up just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
Punch, counter punch. Catch and shoot. Well, you know, in this division, you got to have speed and you got to have footwork, or you're going to be a cooked goose.
Because they're so big, because they can punch, because they've got the weight behind them. They may not be connecting, but trust me, when they connect, that's when this fight sets on fire, because somebody's going to get it.
Is this the beginning of...
One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7.
He's got the advantage halfway through the round. So he's back on his feet, but the judges aren't going to give him this round for sure.
But now it's about getting back to the corner, freshen up, get new instructions given to you, and they've got to G you up. They've got to tell you what you're doing wrong and what you're doing right. You've got to waste time. Get step behind the referee. When he comes close, tie him up. The referee's then got to par you. Walk around the ring. You've just got to make the most of it, because if you let him jump back on you again, he's going to get momentum and pull you down again. That's a lot of points to lose in a round.
That uppercut just missed. Total domination with 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Khan in that. We're hoping for an all-action slugfest. He got knocked down in the last round. Let's see what he can do here.
What a heavy knockdown. How are they going to come back from that? Staggered back to the corner. They've got to freshen them up, alert them again, get them back on point again. This round, they've got to coast around. Don't get involved. Give yourself another 3 minutes to get your head clear.
Miss with that jab. One punch changes everything in this division. It's the heavyweights.
This is when you get in the ring feeling like
At some point, the corner.
One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
It's a good start to the round for this guy. The referee says they can continue, but how much more do they have left?
oh, he can smell blood. Look at that. He's put in round once. He knows what shot works and where to land it. He'll try and do it again. He's just not got to get trigger happy. Somebody can smell blood here. They can smell blood. They've got to be smart. Get in there. Then boom, back in the same spot again. It happened once. You got away with it. You can do it again.
Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. It's been all one-way traffic with just 10 seconds to go in the round. Let's talk about Khan in that. And there's the bell to start the round. Let's see how he bounces back here after getting dropped in the last round.
Oh, listen to me. If I knock somebody down like that round, you know this round coming out? He's getting everything, full barrel, because I know his legs are gone. So this, you watch what's going to happen. If he doesn't, I'll be very, very surprised.
Missed him with that uppercut. Well, just a couple.
1, 2, 3, 4,
At some point, the corner has to stop the fight for this fighter because he's not going to lay down.
Got to look at his corner, look for the instructions. They're telling him to calm down, make the most of the count, get up, breathe, and move. Get behind the referee, save yourself a bit of time. You just need to make your way back to the corner, somehow get to the end of the round.
Looks like he's leading halfway through this round.
No doubt at all. You can see who's winning. You can see who's going.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
So back into the fray again, but how much do they have left? Final 10 seconds here, unless we get some late drama. I think we all know who won this round. Let's talk about Khan in that last round.
There's always a...
They ring the bell, and here we go. We're hoping for an all-action slugfest. They ring the bell, and here we go. They exchange punches. Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. Good counter punch. This could be the...
One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
So the fight will continue, but what does the game plan have to look like now?
Somebody can smell blood here. They can smell blood. They've got to be smart. Get in there. Then boom, back in the same spot again. It happened once. You've got to win with it. You can do it again.
Halfway through the round, and I think we all know who's winning here.
The corners must be so happy. Down to a T. Play the plan out to a T. If they can pick up momentum and do this over and over and over again, they've got it.
Stumbling around on Bambi legs. They've avoided, and it's okay to take a knee.
Absolutely gassed out, didn't know what to do, and hurt on top of that.
7, 8.
Final 10 seconds. Corner's got to take it.
One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Let's talk about Khan in that. We're hoping for an all-action slugfest. Last round was a disaster. What can they do here to turn this around?
2 knockdowns in that last round. There'll be sheer panic in that corner. What do? Do they throw the towel in? Do they let him come back out again? Because they know their fighter is like a lamb to the slaughter.
Might want to think of holding on here for a minute. Trying to land that jab. Well, Johnny, we're a couple rounds in. What are you seeing so far? So it's onward and upward after another knockout win here.
Well, there's no argument right there. You say it.